Hello, good people. How's everyone doing? Trust that everyone is doing well. I'm gonna try to be before you real briefly. Just wanted to share a few thoughts, share a few words. Getting ready to hit the road and start our spring break vacation. So, anyway, with that being said, let's get right to it. I was thinking about some days when I was back in the army, right? There was this saying, and the saying went like this. It says, "Wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee." And more or less that was saying, pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on around you, right? Pay attention to what's going around you, your whole 360, right? Pay attention, be mindful, be in sync and know what's going on around you, right? That can help you in countless many ways, right? Pay attention and smell the coffee, right? So when I used to hear that, I was like, what do they mean by that? Where are they going with that? Pay attention and smell the coffee. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. But the older you got, then you could begin to understand and see what that really means. Pay attention and smell the coffee, right? So coffee has a smell, it has a scent, right? When you enter a place, when you enter a presence and you smell that aroma of coffee, you know what time it is. Somebody is making coffee, somebody is brewing coffee, or some coffee is present. Either way it goes, that smell have made its presence aware, right? And then coffee is normally hot, right? So it can burn if you're not mindful of what's going on with coffee in your presence, right? So pay attention, smell the coffee. Has various different connotations or meanings, right? So as we know, I normally come on here and I'm talking about stock tips, investing tips, right? So excuse me, as that relates to sweet tea, that is sweet tea, right? Nothing but sweet tea. Look at the appearance. It can look like many things, but it's sweet tea. And this is my Roll Tide cup, right? I'm from Alabama, so Roll Tide. Anyway, in the way of investing, right? In the way of taking a investing tip from wake up, smell the coffee. I'm always saying, and I will never stop saying, in the game of investing, it's all about consistency, right? Whether you're doing it weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. And then it's about being able to identify, excuse me, a good entry price, a good buy-in price, right? So a couple of Mondays ago, March 9th or whatever it was, when the market took a crash, right? Felt like almost 4 trillion in one day, right? Created massive buying opportunities for those who are aware, those who have waken up and can smell the coffee in the game of investing, right? You got your ears to the ground, you got your eyes to the ground, and you can see something's going on, right? You watch the news, get online and read the news, watch the news, whatever the case may be, see what the politicians, the White House and Congress is saying, right? So if you're in tune with those things, if you're following somebody like Jasper Racine, the Minority Mindset, I believe, if you're watching things like that, if you're following Larry Jones, he's constantly giving news updates. If you're watching folks like Chris Sane and Keenan Grace and Stock with Josh, and the list goes on and on and on. Richard Fain, Smart Money Bro, all of these people, right? They're bringing you tidbits of information of what's going on in the world, what's going on in life, what's going on in the arena of politics as it pertains to the economy. Okay, somebody say, oh, he just talking. Well, hopefully you're paying attention. Hopefully you give me a few moments of your time. I'm trying to help us make money, grow our wealth, grow our financial knowledge, right? So when you're paying attention to these things, when you're paying attention to your 360 of what's going on in the world, the more you do it, you're able to decipher the information that's coming to you, right? You see how it causes fluctuations in the market, how it causes certain sectors to run or certain sectors to fall or certain companies, right? So when you hear these things, right? I was listening to Richard Fain the other day, and he was saying how, versus the election that's coming up next year, it's going to be, senators and congressmen due for re-election, right? And so our president, what we have a Republican president, right? And the Republicans more or less have control right now, right? And so the leader needs he needs a backing to be able to push his agenda through, right? If you don't have backing, then it's hard to get your agenda pushed through. For example, when President Obama got in office, and then we didn't give him any support because we didn't get the Democrats in to be able to push his agenda through. So he had a lot of challenges, right? So our president knows what's going on, and he knows what's going to be going on, and he knows if he's going to push his agenda through, he's going to need support, not just the American people. He needs the votes up in Congress and the Senate to be able to push his agenda through, right? Get his agenda over. So in order to do that, he has to do things that's going to contribute to his entourage, for lack of words, to be reelected to continue to support his vision and his agenda. Long story, what am I trying to say? When you watch these things, when you're aware of these things, there's a such thing as a sleight of hand. They say don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So you're trying to get an edge, whether it be on the job, whether it be whatever the case may be, out on the sport field, the sport arena. You're trying to get an edge on your opponent. So you'll do something with one hand, very obvious, to capture everyone's attention. And then you'll be doing something else over here with the right hand to get an edge over your competition. Same way in every area of life. But if you're not aware of this particular strategy, then you could fall for it time and time and time again. When I'm watching all the videos I watch on YouTube, they have these shorts, right? You see these shorts going across the bottom of your screen. And I hear countless athletes when they say how they are able to hone their craft, right? Like Allen Iverson and Kyrie and different folks, right? How they say they break your ankles, right? You're able to get your play off, your movement with so much speed, talent, and agility. You throw your opponent off because you lean one way with the whole body, and it look like you're going that way. You sell your opponent. They continue to go that way. You quickly cut back the other way, and now you got a jam. Now you got your 2 points, your 3 points, whatever the case may be. But it was all a sleight of hand. You made it seem like you was going one way, and you quickly cut back another way, and you had an edge. You had an advantage. It's like that again in so many areas of life. But you have to be mindful of things. You have to be aware of things. When you wake up and you smell the coffee, you are aware of things, right? So regardless of what it's saying, when there's a sleight of hand, I'll say one thing to get things to go a certain way, temporary. But I know in reality, this is not going to support where I'm really trying to get to. But I need to throw everybody off so I can get an edge to further be able to go where I'm trying to get to. And in the game of investing, the name of the game is to make money. The name of the game is to grow your financial wealth, right? So with that being said, you got to be able to see the opportunities. You got to be aware of what the opportunities are, right? What I love about Robinhood, the platform Robinhood, in my column that says posts or the column that says I did a video about it. The community tab, on the phone. I think it says community tab, mobile device, and then on the computer it say post, or maybe they changing it from community tab to it now say post. But the post will show you different screenshots, different wordings of what have you. That other than the video, it's gonna show you what's whatever it is that channel wants to portray. So I have screenshots from Robinhood and what have you, and it shows the different stats and what have you. Those stats help you, right? When you know what a stock opened at for today, when you know what the stock high is for the day, what its low is for the day, what is 52-week high, what is 52-week low, that gives you a pretty good idea of a entry point, right? If the low of the day is one thing and its current price is well off from that, then you want to try to wait till it dips down to that low or close to that low. Or you really want to wait till it dips down close to that 52-week low. So if you go back to the day where the market fell, had that crash, if you looked at the stats, you see great buying opportunities in countless stocks. Hims, Affirm. I was talking about it a week ago, all the different stocks that were at a very nice beat down price, right? And then within 2 days, they were up $2, $3, $5, $6, $50, right? Okay, right now, President came out with some more news and different news that come out by the FCC, and so the news wasn't kindly, and so things have dropped down again. Take advantage of buying opportunities, right? Okay, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse to death. I'm not gonna hammer the nail to death, but I just wanted to get you to wake up and smell the coffee. I want you to be aware of your surroundings. I want you to be aware of what's going on in the market. Be aware of your budget, of your finances, and where you're trying to go in your financial journey, right? Be mindful of preventative maintenance, right? Preventative maintenance, stopping something from going south on you because you're trying to go north, you're trying to go upward, right? So anything you can do to plug things from going south is what you want to do, right? So you want to be preventative of accidents and incidents. You want to sure yourself up so you can grow, so you can have growth, right? You want to be able to prevent trouble in your portfolio, right? At times, you're going to see a dip. It happens, right? But don't let a dip scare you and fake you out and think it's going to continue to go this way always. It's temporary. So you could average down by continuing to build a position that is now down. Not drop a ton of money at one time because you don't know how far it's going to dip. You want a DCA, dollar cost average. Pick a certain amount, continue to drop it in there weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever the case may be. As I was saying, something that excuse me, Jasper Racine be saying, ABB, always be buying. It's a great opportunity to be buying. Just pay attention to the signs of what's going on. Pay attention of things that alert you how to handle your position and what to do. And just continue to grow your wealth, right? Continue to wake up and smell the coffee. Continue to just make wise, sound, and good decisions, right? So, tune into the market. Be aware of what's going on. Continue to build your positions. And if you do this, if you continue to sharpen your skills in the way you approach this game of investing, the strategies you take, the market will reward you. And it won't just reward you, but it will greatly reward you, right? So, again, I got to get out of here and hit the road. Wanted to leave this morning, but the missus had to go to work and take care of some things. I was off today, so I had a lot of opportunity to catch up on some things that prepared to be gone for a week. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in. If you will, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate your support. And you guys take care and be blessed continually, my friend.